going to blow up, though, the whole time I was holding it in the AC.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, dude, if this thing blows up, I'm going to be missing fingers.
Oh, no.
So I started holding it with my right hand because I figured I need this for guitar, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, if I blow off any of these fingers, I can't play guitar. But if I lose a couple of these, I can still play guitar.
You can still figure it
I
out.
can hold a pick like this,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Whatever. So that's what I was that's what I was thinking of.
Oh, this is awkward.
Don't lose your fingers, man. Phone's not worth it.
No, it's not. I like my fingers. I need them for things like computer games and stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking of like an ultimatum, like one of those crazy ultimatums. Like, what? Would you lose your fingers for like $1 million?
No.
Okay. Anyway.
Toes, maybe.
Toes?
Toes.
You can't balance without your toes.
I mean, I got $1 million. I can pay
Especially
someone
your
to
big toe.
piggyback
You
me
lose your
around.
big toe, you can't even
Well,
walk.
they say your big toe and your pinky or your baby toe, right? Because
Yeah.
that's your balance points, your outside. But I mean, if you got $1
I
million,
don't think you need your pinky toe.
no, it'd have to be more than $1 million. Like $1 million really can't buy you much these days.
Yeah.
You'd spend more than half of it fixing your toes. You know what I mean? It'd have to be, like if you gave me like $100 million to chop off like my feet, I think I would do it. Cause like you could get like those robotic feet. You know what I mean? You got $100 million.
Yeah,
And no one's gonna tell. I wear shoes all the time. It just couldn't wear slippers. You know, really weird slippers.
It's true. Your feet would never be like, it would always be the same. Like you would never have to worry about your feet like, being stinky or anything.
Yeah, they're never gonna like. Oh, these shoes don't fit. Well, I'll swap them out for my nubs that fit.
Oh my God! Just get some prosthetics. I'll be fine.
I'm just saying, like, if you for $100 million, what body part would you sacrifice? That's actually a cool question. That's an interesting question.
Probably like my pinky or something.
No, it has to be like something substantial. Like, it can't be like, oh, my earlobes. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
you know, even though that looked ridiculous.
What about an entire ear?
Like if you chopped off, it'd have to be both your ears. You'd have to cut both your ears off.
No.
Now, you wouldn't necessarily lose the ability to hear.
Yeah.
You just wouldn't have any ears. You just look fucking weird.
I don't know. I don't think I'd take the money. I'd be like, you know what?
$100 million, dude.
Nah.
I could get some fucking elf ears and stick them on that fucker.
Yeah, but your quality of life would drastically go down.
What do ears do for you?
Yeah, but the way you would look.
I couldn't wear my sunglasses.
Like,
my hats would look funny. My headphones wouldn't stay on.
Someone without ears would be weird.
Okay, so what?
It'd just be
I'm not
holes
saying
in
it
the
has
side
to
of
be
your
your
head.
ears. Wait, okay, there's a lot of animals that have that.
All right. Anyway, let's move on.
No, wait. I want to
What?
know what body part would you sacrifice for $100 million?
I don't know, man.
Come on, man.
There's not a
I
lot of
said
body
my-
parts. There's
I
like
said
your
my feet.
hands.
Yeah,
Your hand.
I
like-
said my
like,
feet.
Things that are appendages, right? Like that's all you can really think about cutting off.
And
like,
you can't say your balls because your wife
I'm not
already
gonna,
have them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Your wife already has them.
Yeah, she does. But
Thank you, everybody. I'm here all night.
I don't know.
Come on, man.
If it was Saw, I don't know. Probably.
If it was
I guess
Saw.
one of my feet. Then I
No,
don't.
it has to be both.
Why don't I have you both?
I just cut off both of my feet. My
You-
mom says
you
ears.
said ears.
Because they're literally. I think ears.
Well,
is
women can hide their ears with their hair.
Bro, you had long hair. You can grow your hair out.
Mm.
For that kind of money, I'd let the check writer pick.
Mm.
Well, I don't know, Wabi. They might say, well, what if I want your dick, Wabi?
What about
Cut
my
your
nipples? Can you take my nipples?
You can take your nipples.
Okay.
I think that would look weirder than no ears. I don't know why.
I'd say my nipples then. Take my
Okay,
nipples.
Chris is going with nipples.
Because at least I can cover them up, and you wouldn't know it, like unless I took.
I'll
them
just
to-
wear
Well,
tank tops at the
Granted, we
beach.
live in Hawaii, and that's kind of like a big deal. Like you.
But I mean, there's people without nipples already.
I walk around without my
Big-
shirt
like
on.
breast
my house
cancer survivors and
outside all the
stuff.
time.
You know, they get their boobies chopped
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. But they
So-
don't. They don't expose them very often.
Chris is chopping his nips off for $100 million. That's
I think
actually a good answer.
That's not a bad one. I
But
think.
I think that would fucking hurt.
Out of anything though, I'd rather lose my nipples in my hands or my feet.
That's actually a
Or
good.
my
Yeah, that's a
ears.
good. I mean, I'd much rather have my feet than my nipples. Now that I think
Yeah.
about it, I'd go nipples too. Or and I mean, ears are good because you need them for sunglasses, and I like to listen to music. So, it's as long as it wasn't guaranteed. you know, is like guaranteed you're not gonna lose your hearing, I'd consider the ears, but I think I'd go nipples. That's like the easiest.
Yeah.
That's actually smart. Nipples are good. Good answer, Chris.
That's what we go with.
And there you have it, folks. For $100 million, we'd do without our nips.
I think I'd be okay in that point.
Yeah, I'm good without my nips, bro. No one needs.
I'd
nips.
just get new ones tattooed on or something.
You get tattooed nips.
Yep.
See, I think it'd be harder for a woman. Obviously, I think that would hurt the woman probably more than it would hurt a man getting their nipples
Yeah.
cut off. You know what I mean?
But you can do those tattoo things now. That's what breast cancer survivors do.
They just tattoo a nipple?
nipples.
Hey,
yeah.
that works, man. Tattoo
And they can make them
nips.
look like flesh colored.
Yeah,
more
yeah.
natural.
What? Like, I want really dark nips. I want the blackest nips you can find.
They might be nicer than your original nipples.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Probably. All I know is my tattoo nips are way nicer than my originals. That's
Yeah.
gonna watch. We just started a fad. People are gonna start cutting their nipples off and just tattooing
Tattooing
the
new
nipples they
ones.
wanted on.
I mean, people take off their eyebrows and tattoo that shit all the time.
Yeah, but they have to continuously shave their eyebrows off.
Yeah.
You're not gonna shave your nipple off every time.
That's more of a female thing too.
That would hurt.
Guys don't care about their eyebrows as much.
Guys don't care about the eyebrows, but if you have eyebrows like these, let me tell you, the ladies love them, right, baby cakes?
Hey, baby.
Pink is better. Pink nipples.
Pink is what are you talking, Mom? What are you talking about right now?
Oh, it looks like the site's back up.
They were hacked, dude. I'm telling you, they were fucking hacked. They were hacked.
That one's back up. That's interesting. I don't know.
Wabi,
So
you're saying you would let someone pick? Okay, now we got to figure out how low will Wabi go to let you pick what to cut something off of his body. I bet you he'd let you cut his pinky off for like $1,000.
for 1,000?
Yeah. Wabi just would be like, well, fuck, I don't need it.
For 1,000, I wouldn't do it.
No, I wouldn't do it. I'm not cutting it. Okay, let's change the subject.
Okay. I was gonna
we're
say
go-
we can go down the rabbit hole.
We're
with that.
going, dude. Okay.
All right, guys. Tonight's beer is Revision Brewing Company's
Oh, man.
Poor Decisions.
Yeah, it looks interesting. I like their picture that they have on the can, so I found it and I put the whole picture up versus just the can tonight.
Yeah.
We do have a picture of the can, and of course we have the can to show you later. But I thought the label was cool. Like I want to start doing that for like the real artistic labels. If I can find the flat version of it, I'll
Yeah.
start doing that.
Yeah, that stuff's cool. I love the new logos. I mean, labels coming out by some of these companies. This company seems pretty stony. If you go to Revision's
Where are they out of?
website,
Cali too?
they're out of I believe so. Cali.
You got these all in California, right? Is this still stuff you brought back?
Yeah, but
Disco Ninja's another one of their beers.
yeah,
Interesting.
it has some really funky logos.
Funky Cole Medina.
So it's a triple, northeast style triple IPA.
Yeah, I'm scared.
11%, 67 IBUs. They're actually located in Sparks, Nevada.
Sparks, Nevada.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, no wonder. They got nothing else to do. They would come
So-
up with Stony. It's like a bunch of fucking meth heads
Good
just
old
brewing beer.
Sparks, Nevada.
Just like, yo, make a unicorn on the cover. Okay.
Yeah, so that's like kind of.
I'm just kidding. I don't know what they do. I'm
I
not
think
saying-
Sparks is like closer to Reno, right? Isn't that more
It's
north?
kind of in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? Yeah, it's north. I'm pretty sure, but it's kind of like by
I mean, there's
itself.
nothing in the south of the state except for Vegas.
Yeah.
Like pretty much. There's
Yeah,
like
Nevada's pretty much a shithole.
little
of a
towns in
state.
between, like
Like,
Mesquite.
no offense to if anyone's watching from Nevada, but it's not the prettiest place.
Yeah.
It's just a desert, you know? It is what it is.
You weren't as big a fan of Nevada or as Vegas as I was.
No. I enjoyed my time there. I did what I went there to do, which was go to college and go and party in college. We
Yeah.
did that. And then I realized this place sucks for everything else. I'm out of here.
It's a lot cheaper than Hawaii.
It's very cheap, yes.
That's-
Most places in the mainland's cheaper than Hawaii.
I have a home up there that's still cheaper monthly than my
to rent.
apartment
Yeah,
is.
yeah. That's
To rent.
normal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. It's sad, but that's just it is what it is. There, it's less. It's way cheaper to live in the mainland than it is in Hawaii.
4-bedroom house with a backyard,
Yeah,
about $1,300 a month.
that's a deal.
A 2-bedroom with no backyard in an apartment complex in Hawaii,
Yeah.
over $1,800.
Yep.
So
Welcome to Hawaii.
fucking paradise, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Do you know the way?
Actually, I got a good price on mine at $1,850.
Yeah,
Like,
actually, you got a good
it's-
deal.
It averages $1,900 to $1,950 for like an apartment.
Well, things have gone up since you signed your lease too. Has your rent gone up from your original
No,
sign? Oh,
thankfully.
you're lucky. Your landlord's nice. Most of the times, when you renew,
Yeah.
they boost your rent.
Well, we're good tenants. We take care of shit and we pay our rent on time. So
Are you? Are you good tenants, Chris?
yeah, I like to. Think
Would you
so.
rent to you?
We communicate with our landlord.
Would you rent to you in Wabi?
Yeah, I would.
I wouldn't.
I've seen worse tenants, bro.
I mean, honestly,
I've
no.
lived with a lot worse people.
Yeah. It's just your dogs. Whenever you have dogs, they tend to beat things up.
They do.
And that is what it is.
They do.
So, you experts are valuing your nipples at 50 million each. That's actually funny. 200 to 500K for a finger, 1 million for a thumb. I really like giving thumbs up.
Yeah,
That's
200K.
funny. Yeah,
200K
50 mil
for
per
a finger?
nip, dude. 50 mil a nip. That's
Yeah,
a fair price.
You lose your thumbs, that would suck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you lose anything that helps you do any kind of like dexterity thing.
Yeah.
You're fucked. Like
You could lose one finger though and be okay.
You could lose one.
The
You
thumb
could
would
lose. You could lose probably 5 fingers and be okay.
This is what
As
separates
long
us
as
from
one,
animals.
you got
though.
one hand.
Yeah.
Why? Monkeys got thumbs.
No, from like everything, like dogs and all that. We have opposable thumbs. This is the reason we.
This
can
is
grip.
more. There's more than thumbs that separate us from dogs, Chris.
You would never grab a pair of tits the same if you lost your thumbs.
How would you do it, dude?
It would just be like cups. It would not be as enjoyable. See, that's
You
a
need
big
the
fucking
thumb
thing.
to get the squeeze on
Yeah,
it.
you do. You do. Think about it. You would never be able to grab a pair of titties again, like the same. It wouldn't be. It'd be fucking weird.
You have to-
It'd be fucking weird.
The things you fucking think about. The first thing he goes to is like, I would never be able to squeeze tits the same again.
Hey,
How would you do it?
that might ruin a marriage, bro. That might ruin a marriage. Not my marriage, but it would ruin a marriage.
Maybe you could use one hand, 2 hands for one. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Either, no matter how you do it, it's weird.
oh shit, that's too funny. Oh shit, that's too funny.
It's like, what's the point of being a man after that?
The first thing I was thinking of, honestly, was okay. Would it affect wiping your ass? And really, it really wouldn't.
Not too much.
Yeah.
It's
so
still possible.
you're still
Usually
able
your
to
thumb's
be
not
sanitary.
really involved with that anyway.
My first thought was, okay, would I still be able to be sanitary as a human being and not like some stink, gross,
Uh-huh.
unhygienic person? Your first thought was, I wouldn't be able to squeeze boobs the same.
Ah.
I just think it's funny. I just think that's funny. Oh man, I'm over here. I'm crying on that one.
I'm a boo-boo guy. What can I say?
I'm a boob guy. First thought, I lost my thumbs. Boobs. They're out the window.